She is.
Hey, congratulations. I know. Damn. Congratulations. Hold up. You want some beer?
Down here. What are you guys doing? Lights, man.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Stephen. I see you everywhere.
Congratulations. You ready? Hey, all right.
Graduate?
Yeah.
Azuma. Damn.
Hey. You give me high fives out loud?
How's it going?
Thank you. Are you looking down? What do you think?
Congrats!
Keep going.
Okay. How are you?
Where are the green red cords? Try beta, bio honors.
Stop it, you said.
Thank you.
Hey, you want to give me my sugar?
Oh my God, I have to pay attention to where I'm going.
Where?
Cut!
Oh, there you go.
This is my way. Oh, y'all like smiling at the camera?
What up? What up?
Y'all let me get another one. Oh, you might as well get ready.
Oh, I don't.
Silence. Silence. Big day. That's the one that's so good.
Yeah, congratulations. So falling.
He said, no. John,
Somebody were joking
who
around.
you out here to see? Hey!
Damn, this is intense.
Can you get it? Can you get it? Yay! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! I got it! What's your last name? Yeah.
Thank you.
Carpenter, the curator of the Green Hill.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We're the only one of two who's got it.
Yeah, sorry, we had the wrong person.
Smile, Rashawn! Congrats! Congrats! Whoa! Whoa! Congrats! Congrats! Congrats!
I need to go down, you know what I'm saying?
Got it!
Did you see the light now?
Yeah,
We gotta take pictures.
we're gonna take pictures.
All right, this you next year.
Yes, sir.
Then we done. Then we don't have to come back.
Really no more.
Look, I'm gonna drive around friendly. Hey, the light, did you get my message? Cause she been trying to get you to her
She
hair.
didn't want. I tried to talk her into it.
Hey, Peter! Mind the gap.
I got behind you. Yeah.
Oh, people crying. They gonna make me cry. They ain't my family.
I'll be around.
You ready to be done with it? You got it.
Location! Look, what? Quit that cry,
I know. They told us to keep up.
Yeah, keep up. Grass is your feet.
Katie's calling. Hey, it's Katie right there.
How are y'all? Katie is here today. Figure out how to use the camera better?
Congrats.
Here's your portrait's phone.
All right, Pete.
Oh no, Pete.
Looking good. You're like in motion.
Thank you. Line up with Taylor.
How are you doing?
Hey, James.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Chief.
All right, there's too many cameras.
What?
Remember, there's hill right behind the back.
This is one of the advantages of attending a Quaker college. No water baptism. That and the fact the Hallel Club was out this morning dancing Mayim backwards. As we prepare to center down into the silence that precedes our celebration, let us remember those who preceded us in making this place sacred, soon to be sacred in our memory. Those First Nations who first settled here, the early Quaker community that brought their commitment to peace and justice, those who had the vision of founding this institution in the North Carolina backcountry, and those who 50 years ago brought to fruition that vision of peace and justice and equality. Let us also remember, especially today, and hold in the light Sam Allen, whose bike accident just a few weeks ago prevents him from being with us physically, though we know he's with us in spirit. Let's hold him in the light. Let us now center down into that silence in which we open ourselves to the divine and to the possibilities of what lies ahead. God, we thank thee for this opportunity to gather together in this extended community to celebrate the accomplishments of those who are graduating and to give thanks to those on whose shoulders we are standing. Those who hallowed this ground before with their efforts and their dreams, their vision. Those with deep commitments, deep vision, and even deep pockets. We thank you for all that has made this experience possible. Family, friends, professors, classmates, and all that makes Guilford, Guilford. We trust that in their walks through the woods and on campus, students have picked up more than ticks and trash, but the values that make this place so special. May they carry them throughout their lives, that deep commitment to the inward teacher, the inward light, the importance of integrity, simplicity, equality, community, and peace. May their lives preach. Amen.
Good morning. You guys look like you're ready to graduate. Yeah! I just want to say that this is a really joyous occasion. Parents and family, we've worked hard to get here, and we're glad that you're able to participate with us. Robert Orban said, "A graduation ceremony is an event where the commencement speaker tells thousands of students dressed in identical caps and gowns that individuality is the key to success." What I've learned during my time at Guilford College is that you have to trust the process, because sometimes that's all you have. The light at the end of the tunnel is great, but can you deal with mining through the dirt until you see it? You honestly have to believe that those everyday tasks, some more challenging than others, are really putting you closer to your goal. Otherwise, the end result won't matter. I first got my chance to trust the process shortly after registering for my first semester of class. I resolved myself to getting all the books I needed at one time because due to past experience, I knew how challenging the lines and book availability could be. I searched for all the books I needed, only to find out two very important things. First, all the used books were gone. And second, the 120 under one of my textbooks was not the barcode, but in fact the actual price. With a book bag filled to the brim, I remember standing at the bus stop, laying out a master plan of how things would go. All my assignments would be turned in on time. I would have a set study schedule. Things would be great. My thoughts were interrupted by one of my children asking if I still had any goldfish crackers left from the snack that I had packed for them. Then reality set in. I was a mom of two small children going back to school to finish my degree. It had been a while since I had been in the classroom, and with my current schedule, I couldn't even find time to watch a movie that didn't have a dancing vegetable in it. Where in the world was I going to find time to earn a degree? Looking down at them, I knew I'd have to find a way. Constantly, I was giving them the mom speech about working hard for things you want and not expecting things to always be easy. This experience was no exception. For the first year and a half at Guilford College, at least 3 to 4 days a week, my two children and I would catch the bus so I could go to school. Living in High Point meant catching 4 buses to get here, which was a 2-hour commute one way. You can imagine my delight after dropping the kids off at the Sunshine House down the street, then walking here for class, only to find out from a note on the door that class was canceled. Times like this, the process was all I had. On a larger scale, I knew that my goal was to be an attorney, but it was the belief that I was going about it the right way that made me keep going. Despite the mountain of papers that all seemed to be due at the same time, the hours and hours of studying, and sometimes scheduling classes before and after work just to make sure I was on track for graduation. But it worked out in the end. It helped having professors that didn't cringe when I had to bring the kids to class with me, and others who were kind enough to go through multiple senior project ideas until they could guide me in the right direction. Not to mention friends and family that stood beside me when this process seemed so overwhelming. As we gather here today, traditional and continuing education students alike, though we may have had challenges being able to relate to one another due to life experiences, we are united by the fact that we are the best of what Guilford College had to offer for its class of 2013. We have developed into a community, and though diverse we may be, we have equally decided to press forward until we got to this point. This has allowed us to achieve excellence and maintain integrity because we each have stuck to our process. We are now better for having gone through it and will be stewards in our future endeavors. This is the ultimate justice against any challenges that we have had to face. We not only lived the values that Guilford College professes, we are those values. In closing, I am honored to stand before you and leave you with this. If you ever lose your way, return to your process. This moment is a testament to the fact that everything you need to succeed is already inside of you. Thank you.
Good morning. Class of 2013. Thank you to my colleague DeAndre Brown, representing the Center for Continuing Education. My name is Tim Leisman, and I feel so honored and blessed right now to be here with you all, friends, family, and fellow graduates. Congratulations, class of 2013. Make some noise for yourself. That was the one moment. Okay. I have some brief remarks that I hope can help speak to the event that I think we're all here trying to process together. In a letter written in June 1851 to Nathaniel Hawthorne, Herman Melville, the author of Moby Dick, wrote that, quote, "From my 25th year I date my life. 3 weeks have scarcely passed at any time between then and now that I have not unfolded within myself." While I cannot go as far as to say that I date my life back to enrollment at Guilford College, I certainly count it as a critical turning point in my life. And barely a day has passed in these last 4 years that I have not unfolded within myself. And so I think that this idea of unfolding is a good metaphor for the transitions that we as students young or old undergo in our time at college. And unfolding happens in small times of growth over time. You might unfold in a physics class in the observatory while staring up at the stars and contemplating the mystery of the universe. Or while learning more about violence and oppression in a peace and conflict studies class. It can even happen late at night at 3 in the morning in the dorm room, arguing and laughing with your friends, debating about the existence of God. Perhaps that is less well remembered because God knows what else you were doing at 3 in the morning. So regardless, each of us here has our own story of transformation. For me, an important part of this has been the honor of serving as the clerk and president of the Traditional Student Government Association Community Senate. Through this experience, I've gotten to learn about, witness, and participate in the Quaker business process that guides decision-making at this school. Whether it's in the Board of Trustees meetings or the Wednesday night Student Senate meetings, this process helps our community to strive towards the values of diversity and equality, allowing all voices and frustrations to be heard and, significantly, for the wisdom of the collective to overcome the desires of the individual. Certainly, we're not always perfect, but we learn this process from this school, and the core values are ideals towards which we strive, and through which this school demonstrates unfolding. This year at Guilford, we celebrated the 50th anniversary of integration with the Journeys in Blackness series, led by the Multicultural Education Department, which marked both progress and continued obstacles. So as an institution, Guilford has come far and has a long way to go, and so do we as graduates. But I know that Guilford has given us the tools to continue unfolding throughout our lives, because through Guilford's unique synthesis of Quaker values with liberal arts education, any in or out of class experience, even a seemingly insignificant conversation, is both significant and serendipitous, because it prepares us to engage with all types of people around all types of important issues. In a phrase, the Guilford experience teaches us to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And so however we came to Guilford, and no matter what our unique experiences have been, we leave as graduates who are empowered to be engaged citizens. And so don't be worried if you don't know exactly what you want to do with your life, if you don't have the perfect job yet. Even at a job at Bruegger's Bagels, where I worked in high school washing dishes and making sandwiches, you have an opportunity every day to demonstrate kindness and community. The Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh, in his book Being Peace, notes that even as seemingly menial a task as doing dishes offers us an opportunity to be at peace within ourselves and live in the moment. He continues by saying that this search for inner peace is the first step to creating peace in the world. And so call me cliche, but I'm a firm believer that no matter what we do after Guilford, big or small. By living an intentional and examined life, we can truly be the changes that we wish to see in the world. So I've spent a lot of time here at Guilford studying society, politics, and democracy, and one thing that clearly emerges from that is that the leaders of our day are failing to address the pressing problems that the 21st century poses. At the same time, the century offers us tremendous new opportunities through technology and changing cultural attitudes for us to take a stand for nonviolence, to use our hearts and hands to their fullest potential in creating social change. In the 21st century, we must recognize that creating truly peaceful social systems is the mandate of our future. If we do not act to fight oppression now, we're out of time to redress social inequalities before they lead to violent revolution. And so, in a larger sense, this is a critical moment of world history. But it is also a terrifying and thrilling moment for us here together, sitting under the weight of uncertainty. Fortunately, throughout this process of unfolding, Guilford has empowered us with the tools to be agents of social change, to build on the work and lessons of movement builders who came before us to really make things better. And so, my friends, I leave you with this question, derived from a favorite poem of mine by T.S. Eliot. Do we dare disturb the universe?
Woke up this morning, I woke up this know about some of you all, but this morning when I woke up, I was thinking about the rain. But we don't have any rain. That's right. So I got my mind stayed on you. President Shabatar, former President Rogers, honored guest, class of 2013. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. It's an honor for me to be back at Guilford, a school founded by friends, located on Friendly Avenue, with family and with friends. I know you all are filled with excitement, fueled by days of partying, leading up to this moment and all the Advil. Of course, I know you know I'm talking about your parents, right? For you, class of 2013, this is the moment of truth. Gradumageddon, as I called it, your end times at Guilford. The good news is that you're not alone. You have your family and friends here, but you have to remember, you can stay on campus until about 7, but you have to take your keys back over to Bauman and give it to security. Years ago, Woody Allen gave a charge to graduates and said once, "More than any time in history, mankind faces a crossroads. One path leads to hopelessness and despair. Another leads to total extinction." And he said, let's hope your class has the wisdom to choose correctly. What a lame set of choices. It's like the wah-wah of Peanuts. You know, Charlie Brown. Wah, 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 wah. I have to apologize because my generation bought into it for a while, but times are changing. We're more optimistic now because we have iPhones with apps that have The Walking Dead and Smurf Village. For you graduates, I think of Liam Neeson's ex-CIA character in the movie Taken, a heteronormative movie where he rescues his daughter from her captors. As he might say, you all have a very particular set of skills. Most of you were able to get here at 7:45 this morning. None of you were caught on Dana Auditorium, and all the golf carts are accounted for, so great job. Now you have your 7 seconds of fame, but no cowbells or craziness. My wife has taught our 5-year-old how to do the marshmallow clap. So you guys feel free to do the marshmallow clap today. And for those of you all who don't know the term heteronormative, text me later. For 175 years, Guilford has been dedicated to the ideal that educated and virtuous citizens are best shaped in an open, diverse, and innovative culture of learning. We stand here today celebrating that ideal, and you represent a new chapter in that story. I've got members of my family here today. My mom, Geraldine, Michelle, my wife, my kids, Ellie and Aiden, and my sister, Julie, and they're up here. So I want to thank them for being here. Thank you. Because it's important. Because each one of us came with a story. I came to Guilford with my own. It began in a small rural town called Burgall, North Carolina. Some call it a Native American word for mud hole. When I was 4, though, my father nearly died after serious injuries to his abdomen and losing his leg in a farming accident. A group of first responders came together, doctors and nurses, and attended to his wounds and saved his life. He spent 318 days in the hospital. Shortly after that, my mom developed a serious eye condition from the stress and the strain. She went totally blind for a year. We went from being a working class family, moving our way into the middle class, to a family working our way through crisis one day at a time. As my brother Michael once said, we saw our mom and dad have bad days. We don't have bad days. I guess that's why when I see people that are those, that are living on the edge and are those kinds of people, I remember because I've been those kinds of people. It's clear to me that our family name was built on my mom's resilience and my dad's perseverance. And they taught us, as I want for you to know, that when you go through challenges in your life, true character comes not when you turn away from those challenges, but when you go through them and go to the other side, and you do it together. Of course, we had some fun along the way. My brother pushed me on trash or broken glass and shot me with a BB gun. Of course, those were two separate occasions. But don't worry, I got him back. My sister once stripped me down naked and locked me out of my house. Couldn't get back in unless I went to the flagpole in the middle of the yard and came back. Her and her friends cried laughing as I stopped long enough to wave and smile at our elderly neighbor who nearly ran her car off the road. As an elected official, she likes to say that's the first time that I ever went to the polls, so to speak. Flashy advertising didn't draw me to Guilford. Like many others, it was a person. And in this situation, it was pure manipulation. Mr. David Warner, who's here today, him and his wife Bonnie, was my 7th grade football coach and science teacher. I hated science, but I learned I could get him off topic by talking about Guilford. I forgot every story he told me, but I remember how he lit up when he mentioned this place. And like I said, I want to take a moment to thank both of you because you've meant a great deal to us and our family. They, along with my wife Michelle, have spent their careers working in the field of public education. They're passionate, dedicated, and have made a difference in children's lives. The only skills I had when I came to Guilford were checking the box, filling in the blank, and sucking up. Sucking up was more of a political skill, and I've made good use of that one. But when I arrived at Guilford, I quickly found out it would not do. I read more and wrote more than I ever had. The class sessions were probing with intense discussion. I began to question my own values and assumptions about myself and the world. And that was cool because I was in a great learning environment. Guilford values the dignity, the worth, and potential of students, no matter where they're from, whatever their backgrounds and their beliefs. And this is a place where there's something distinctive that can be offered. Like many students, I learned to appreciate different cultures. George Manley, though, said it best to me, who's a graduate. He said you could learn a lot when 7 guys share 2 bathrooms. His suite mates in Bryan dorm were from Maryland and North Carolina and Pakistan and Palestine. You see, in some cultures, they don't use toilet paper, but specially designated pitchers of water. Let's just say they figured out what pitcher not to use to make the Kool-Aid. I discovered the notion that there's truth within each of us, and Guilford listened to me out of talking so much. I learned to admit what I know I don't know. Socrates defined that as the beginning of wisdom. Former Defense Secretary Donald Rumsfeld said it this way: there are known knowns. These are the things we know that we know. Then there are unknown knowns. Those are the things that we know we don't know. Then there are the unknown unknowns. Those are the things we don't know we don't know. You'd think he would be a Guilford graduate. But learning wasn't about just getting the right answers. It was about finding out the right questions and inviting a conversation and changing in a way that we can have more well-rounded points of view. It was lifelong learning. You go out into the world with people that are there with you today were people with me 20 years ago. Someone like Catherine Marks. She talked to me about politics. Now, she just spent 2 years developing comprehensive reform of financial laws and is a part of the regulatory structure as a response to the financial crisis. She works with the FDIC. Dr. Najiba Saeed Miller, class of '95, a professor in seminary in California. She helps lead an interreligious studies program that teaches Muslims, Christians, and Jews together in one seminary. It's the first kind of degree of its kind. Some people have called her work heresy. I believe she's a heroine and she's a peacemaker. Mitch Prothero was a cool, smart guy who wanted to be around, you wanted to be around him when he was in a jam. He recently organized a paintball fight between Western journalists and Hezbollah, a Shiite militant group. He took several shots to the groin, but he did something that few ever do, find out about an organization like that. Shana McCloss, class of 2009, started something called the Hairdo Project, which is documenting the seemingly ordinary task of getting a haircut. These graduates are in the world as it is, and they're working for the world that they want to see. And my friends, that's not easy. If you'd have asked me 20 years ago what I'd be doing, I couldn't have told you. No action plan on the person you want to become. We knew where we were starting, but we kind of know where we wanted to go. But everything in between was where life happens. I thought I wanted to run for public office, but it wasn't until I learned the greatest lesson I'll ever learn, is that when I was with my father, when he died, and that I learned in that moment, I'm loved more than I'm loved by something more than I am. I don't have to run from it or deny it. All I have to do is accept it. And that love is with me, no matter what I do. And class, I want you to know that. I want you to experience that. I wouldn't have known my own failures, the shame of my own prejudices, and the people who helped me work through them. I wouldn't have known I'd have said baby on the Rachel Maddow show, or I'd be taking on 30 banks, all because I have a passion for a small office. I would never be so open and present had I not been at Guilford College. Guilford challenged and supported me and shaped me in a foundational way. And so, class of 2013, these are the first steps of the rest of your life. You stand at a revolutionary time through the digital age. We live healthier and longer lives, which raise many questions about life and death. You live in the time of too big to fail, and our economic, political systems are out of balance. You'll have to be the reformers. You'll have to demand justice. You'll have to be the ones to level the playing field. You see climate change. You see a changing society and culture where we embrace openness, and at the same time, freedom. We are contentious and frustrated. You will be the ones that will lead the way with courage and humor, like my friend Cotty Hodges. Cotty Hodges is multiracial. She likes to say her parents' marriage was decriminalized in 1967, and they've been raising Cain ever since. These kinds of questions will be at the heart of what you do. And my hope is that when you go out to the world and you see the world with all the problems that we have, you will remember the words of Albert Einstein. The idea that the problems we have today cannot and will not be solved by the same level of consciousness that created them. We can't get there from here, and we need your help. You will go now, on point. You're no longer the leaders of tomorrow. You're the leaders of today. You have the fresh voices. You're the ones with the least ties to the past and the most to the future. You can be the waymakers and the game changers. You can help us find a way, as the old Negro spiritual, when there's no way. And you'll find you're not alone. There are many young people across the country right now. They share your ideals and desire for a better world, like Sarah Hum, who got elected in 2007 to the city council in Ottawa, Kansas. She met the filing deadline by 4 days. She was 18. Or Kevin Killer, who's a friend of mine, who represents the Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota. It's the third most impoverished community in the nation. Dominique Frangello organized 100 volunteers, door by door and foot by foot, delivering 1,400 energy-saving light bulbs in 3 hours. Or Andrew Gillum, who got elected at 23. People said that he had socks older than him. But he didn't let that stop him. Over 5 years, he created an organization with 600 young elected officials under 35. Now is your time. Show up. Don't ask for permission to lead. Lead. Be authentic. Find your passion. And while you're at it, don't be a snob for the truth, especially if it's not served up on a silver platter. Don't confuse moral clarity with moral arrogance. Take a modest account of other people. Don't let ideology seize you like rigor mortis. And don't let fear control your heart. Sometimes we have to lean into our discomfort, and that's where the magic happens. My former professor, Bill Schmickel, said it like this: be pragmatic and relevant. There's no firmer ground than that of the conscientious activist who finds a practical way to make a difference. As I close, I think of a Native American story about a Cherokee chieftain who told his grandchildren there's a battle in every side of every human being. My children, it's a battle between two wolves. One is evil. Anger is in it. Envy is in it. Greed is in it. There's another called good, which is hope and kindness and compassion. A little girl looked at the chieftain and said, "Grandfather, which wolf wins the battle?" The chieftain paused and said, "The one you feed." My hope is that you're fed every day with moments that touch you so deeply your eyes water and it ignites a passion, that you're settled and sure-footed in times of stress, that you feel the freedom to step out not knowing what the outcomes are, but knowing that you carry the transforming power of your best self. I want you to be a generation that understands there's more that unites us than divides us, that we don't leave anybody behind, that your lives are filled with discovery and adventure and awakened hearts in what you do, and to create a newer world unlike we've ever known, to make America what it was intended to be, a loving, charitable nation. So class of 2013, I want you to know, and I talked to some of you yesterday, I believe in you. The faculty and the staff here believe in you. Your friends and your family that are here today believe in you. Believe in yourselves. Take the lead. Go out into the world and make it happen. And remember this day. Remember this moment. Remember this school, Guilford College. Let's roll. Congratulations, class of 2013.
The names of the Guilford College honors graduates are listed in the commencement program. As I announce each group, will you please stand and remain standing until all honors graduates have been recognized. First, those graduating with high honors. Second, those graduating with honors. Now, those graduating with departmental honors. And finally, those graduates of the honors program. Congratulations. You may be seated. Now will the class of 2013 please rise? President Kent Shabatar, I present to you these students, the class of 2013, who have completed all the requirements and have been confirmed by the faculty to receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science or Bachelor of Music from Guilford College. As the names are read, I am asking the audience to please hold your applause until all the names have been read and all diplomas have been presented.
On the recommendation of the faculty of Guilford College and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees under Charter of the State of North Carolina, I hereby confer upon you the baccalaureate degree and grant to you all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Turn your tassels. Welcome to the family of Guilford graduates.
Ashley Lena Abbott. Christy Ellen Adams. Carmel Agary Kolb. Lindsay Burson Aldridge. Leah Jane Alexander. Catherine L. Anderson. Catherine Lauren Andrews. Jeffrey Austin Applegate. Alexia Arani. Susanna Pearson Arnold. Adelaide Chambers Ayers. Yvette Bailey. Brian John Barber. Chelsea Trent Barber. Joshua Brendan Barker. Shelley Lynn Barker. Eric Jeffrey Barnett. Maria Styler Berry. Mohammed Bassett. Stuart Martin Baxley. Sam Lewis Becker. Robert Samuel Benjamin. Adam Edward Bertling. Natalie Bianca Bethel. Richard Joseph Billion. Angela Lavette Blackwell. Cervantes Montega Jaden Boyce, sorry. Justin Allen Bradley.
Heather Eileen Brennan. Kathleen Bromley. Dasha W. Brown. Deantre Lavon Brown. Johnny Cornelius Brown, Jr. Sandra Charlene Brown. Santiba Tamu Brown. Jessica Kristen Burcham. Sierra Davis Burleson. Chelsea Marie Burris. Laura Ann Burt. Joanna Jordan Burton. Daryl Ajima Bush. Christina Elizabeth Campbell. Rachel Danielle Campbell. Timothy Lamar Castle. Ronnie E. Cassianos. Perry Lamartin Catchings, Jr. Mary Jan Cates. Edward Gardner Chamberlain. Kaya Jacqueline Chambers. Catherine Elizabeth Chapman. Wesley Colin Chappelle. Hannah Tommen Christiansen. Juanita Warren Clark. Robert Tyler Class. Shannon Coleman. Russell Burkhart Connolly. David Fleming Cook. Karen Wagner Courtney. Aaron Thomas Craig. John Alexander Crean. Robert Cromwell. Natasha Renee Crooks. Karen Reed Kratz. Julia Eva Crowder. Blade McGregor Higdon Crookshank. Michael T. Curtis. Sarah Ellen Cutright. Jared Edward Depkevich. Miriam Sarah Feldstein Davis Rosenboom. Eamon Christopher Dealey Wood. Maria Elena Del Pozo. Heather Blue Doolittle. Daviki C. Douillard. Hallie Rachel Dowling Huppert. Rebecca Jane Solt Dozier. Angelique Marie Drismala. Daniel Mitchell Duffy. Norma's got it.
Can I see some ID?
Sarisha gets some extra time. We're back on. Sarisha Dookie Patty. Lauren Ashley Duncan. Lisa Thompson Dunlap. Elizabeth Ashley Jugan. Andrew Lee Eder. Marcus Noel Edgehill. Kelly Egan. Isabel Hortense Davis Elliott. Chelsea Noel Emery. Joan C. Engel. Robbie Geddes Ennis. Nigel Thomas Espy.
Nigel!
Aurora Lenez Espinoza. Benjamin Michael Esser. Margie Ann Farmer. Sarita Marie Ortiz Fernandez. Hannah Glenn Fillingham. Elizabeth Lynn Fistel. Risha Nicole Fleming. Kim Miller Foster. Catherine Elizabeth Fournier. Beatrice Marie Franklin. James Michael Frazier III. Kate Marie Fullerton. Ashley Marie Garner. Felicia Rachel Garnett. Lonnie Michael Gatton III. Christine Ann Gavin. Dahlia Linda Gadry. Rebecca Helen Gibeon. Griffin Tyler Gilbert. Shamia Gillum. Andrew David Glass. Brianna Chalet Glenn. Brianna Christine Goodison. Margaret Lindsay Gravis. Chiquita L. Green. Daniel Robert Green. Edwina L. Green. Shantiria Gregg. Ailey Donahue Gregg. Emma Rose Gunn. Andrew Knight Gunter. Tamara Lynn Perrin Haggerty. Elizabeth A. Hammer. Sadie Danielle Hammond. Elizabeth Renee Hancock. Stephanie Mae Hansen. Bonnie Hardy. Tamisha Hargraves. Linda Faye Harper. Bianca Cheyenne Harvey. Romana Hassan Basic. Stacy Quinetta Haskins. Pamela Maridi Hawks. Madison Lee Heltzel. Mary Whitted Hendricks. Parker Hodges Hendricks. Andrew Eliezer Henkel. Charles T. Hicks, Jr. Kimberly Dawn Hill. Hua T. Hong. Bonita Rena Hodges. Antoine Holland. Madeline Elizabeth Holland. Olivia Lewis Holmes. Portia M. Holt. Philip T. Hong. Paul M. Hotaling. Christine Ann Holberg. Sean Michael Howard. Charlotte Elizabeth Hudson. Thomas Huff. Jan David Hulbert. Bryce Joseph Hunsucker. Sarah Hussein. Kenneth Hyman III. Vicky James Jones. Brian Christopher Jones. Justin Swanner Jordan. Lisa Bailey Jordan. Max Alexander Carafa. Brandon Thomas Keekline. Gene Owen Kelly. Samuel Franklin Kelly. Thomas James Elia Kerr. Takira Shanae Key. Rebecca Louise King. Kim Ann Kleinmeyer. Zevik Joseph Klanowski. Paul A. Klutz II. Alexandra Lauren Kranzler. Mary Alice Ledoux. Gabrielle Mara Lahovich. Leisha Caudle Lancaster. Carl Neil Landskraner. Corey Michelle Lane. Stephanie Nicole Lane. Tracy D. Langley. Dion Elise Latham. Aaron Lee Levy. Renee Triplet Leach. Timothy Charles Adams Leisman.
Joshua Prentice Leonardson. Sarah Ann Levitt. Lincoln Dylan Champ Lynn. Caroline Danielle Loftus. Betty Shelton Logan. Matthew Kyle Long. Sarah Ivy Long. Sherry Long. Lakia Nanette Love. Nicholas John Lowry. Anna Lyon. Tyamika Lachey Mabry. Janet Elaine McDonald. Hallie M. Macco. Catherine Maloney. Casey Robert Mann. Nicholas Patrick Mann. Rebecca Lynn Mark. Peter Richardson Marsters.
Yeah, Pete!
Stephen B. Mashelin. Samantha Lee Rummage Massey. Zachary Thomas Masula. Adrian Matson Purdue. Alvita Trinette Mayo. Terry James MacArthur. James Pena McCabe. Claire Leland McCarty. Antoine Javel McElvin. Martha Taylor McGee. Amy McMinn. John David McMurray. Sarah Ann McMurray. Jonathan A. Mead. Elizabeth Harriet Metler. Austin Ryan Midget. Dragana Milasov. Carly Opal Miller. Rashawn Lee Miller. Casey Claflin Minnick. Dante Rashad Mitchell. Lamarvis Jerome Mitchell. Lateef Frederick Mitchell. Christopher Charles Moore. Jose Rodrigo Moyeda. Brittany Dewan Moore. Derek L. Moorhead, Sr. Heen Tron Morris. Jessica Lynn Rugala. Tiffany Lee Nelms. Benjamin James Nelson. Lisa Michelle Nelson.
Ellen Rose Nicholas. Eloy Galvin Nolasco. Madeline Case Neuter. Jacqueline Morella Nucci. Caroline Talbot Oldfield. Spence O'Brien Ollison. Tobias Timothy Olson. Teresa Guayu Omina. Len DuPaul Page Jr. Virginia Hale Parker. Joseph Allen Parrish Jr. Willem Robert Parsley. Andrew Kirkpatrick Parsons. Amanda Jo Paskett. April Nicole Pass. Heather Purdue Heggie. David Warren Perkins. Randy Perry Jr. Monique Leanna Peterkin. Kent Adam Peterson. Jennifer Ridge Petty. Donnie Jackson Phillips III. Sheila Mutinta Phipps. John Stockton Piner. Jordan Christine Poirier. Catherine Lincoln Posgay. Katie Lauren Presley. Dwight Conway Price. Celeste Angelita Prose. Lydia Wealthy Rain. Tomiko Nicole Rankin. Tali Eli Tove Raphael. Noah Isaiah Ratner. Julia Stout Reeves. Maurice Ray Revels. Jose Francisco Reyes Morales. Douglas Rolanda Reyes Cerrone. Sophia Ann Reynolds. Jessica Diane Rhodes. Stanton Grant Rice. Alexander Scott Rickman. Donna S. Reiner. Polly Carlin Rittenberg. James Alexander Robbins. Daniel Doyle Robbins. Richard Foster Rogers. Leah Rosowski. Melody Christine Rose. Audrey Esther Roth. Jennifer Brianne Rouse. Tyshawn Darrell Russell. Deborah J. Ryan. Trika L. Sanders. Gabrielle Sandor. Grayson Elizabeth Schmidt. Maxine Foster Schroeder.
Go Gabby!
Danielle Lee Scholes.
That's my baby!
Catherine Nora Schurz.
Yeah!
Heather Scott. Sarah Kittredge Scott. Giovanna Salvaggio Sticks. Allison Page Semler. Paula Shacklock. Washika Shaw. John Travis Shelton. Jordan Pearl Sherman. Sarah Madden Shoebridge. Olivia Carnegie Schuer. Tahira Siddiqui. Jessica Garcia Silva Ray. Mary E. Simmons. William Hogan Singley. Joanne Lynn Skinner. Kenneth Jordan Slate. Angel C. Smith. Ebony K. Smith. Natalie Alexis Smith. Jamie Lynn Spear. Renee Spence. Jess St. Louis. Lauren Catherine Stafford Smith. Emily Stamey. Edward R. Standish. Leah Charday Staff. Allison Rebecca Steigerwald. Deborah Ann Stevens. Megan Elizabeth Stern. Julian Lucas Stewart. Tracy Lynn Steklinski. Anna Carolyn Stoddard. Devin Ashley Stokey. Nora Sylvia Stork. Noah Alexander Swanson. Erica Swiger. Lakeisha Donetta Tatum. Maxwell P. Taylor. Stephen Boyd Taylor. Velmora Sandra Taylor. Kara Hadley Thomas. Andre M. Thompson. Ella C. Thompson. Stephanie Gilbert Thornburg. Maureen O. Todd. Pooja Mary Rose Tolton. Erin Elizabeth Tracy. Travis Tracy. Shauna S. Trewick. Peter Tyson Truitt. Kada Christopher Jonathan Tsutsumi. Karen Buckler Turner. James Matthew Twyford. Jody Franklin Tyree. Natalie Jadwiga Unkowitz. Abby Lynn Vaughn. Lennon Raphael Vidal. Christopher Paul Walker. Sparkle Letitia Wallace. Hannah Lee Waller. Samantha Wandell. Simon Warhaft. Lisa H. Warner. Calvin McCoy Warren, Jr. Kenesha Nicole Washington. Terry Marie Waters. Adam Christopher Watkins. Jamie Christina Watkins. Megan Ashley Webb. Morgan B. Weeks. Catherine Taylor Weichel. Charles Linwood West, Jr. Florence E. Whitaker. Caleb Whited Ford. Andrea Hill Williams. Carolyn Ann Williams. Kathy R. Williams. Kiana Nicole Williams. Shaniqua M. Williams. Justin Williams Blackwell. Alexander Neil Williamson.
Tiana.
Wanda Williamson. Matthew Tyler Willis. Angela Michelle Wilson. Chelsea Beth Wilson. Darlene Taylor Wilson. Charles Jonathan Wong. Lily Chunson Watkins. Christine Virginia Ray. Mary Elizabeth Ray. Thelma Louise Wright. Joshua Graham Wynn. Autumn Sage Yoder. Bo Christopher Young. Chen Kong Den.
I don't hear you. That's better. Will the active and retired faculty, staff, and trustees stand and face the senior class? Will the class of 2013 please stand, turn, and face them? Seniors, say thanks for your education. That the best you can do? Come on, pick it up. Will the faculty, staff, and trustees please be seated? Now, seniors, please turn and face your family and friends. Let's not forget your moms. Give your family and friends a huge Outstanding. Now please be seated. God, I haven't had this much power in 4 years. It's a really nice treat. Stewardship. Stewardship is a core value of Guilford College. Stewardship promotes personal responsibility and a commitment to making decisions that ensure our survival. But stewardship is more than just outrunning the undertaker. The biblical definition of stewardship is having dominion over the works of God. So it also means acting responsibly to ensure that God's creations are fruitful and fill the earth. This college has endured over 175 years. The stewardship of Nathan Hunt and Mary Mendenhall Hobbs to Ernestine Miller and Joe Bryan got us here. Rising generations of new stewards must surmount new challenges if we are to last another 175 years or even 25. Psychologist Alice Miller reminds us never to take your college as a matter of course. Because like democracy and freedom, many people you will never know have broken their hearts to get it for you. Stewardship assumes many forms. Financial stewardship means that budgets are balanced while not forgetting our mission or hurting the endowment by overspending, buildings by deferred maintenance, employees by inequitable compensation, or students by high tuition and low financial aid. Senator Barbara Mikulski argues that while college should be the American dream, it should not also be the American nightmare. Financial stewardship also means giving back. Every graduate here was subsidized by endowment and annual gifts. Pass it on. Environmental stewardship recognizes that our planet is not unbreakable. Genesis 2:9 tells us that God made all kinds of trees grow out of the ground, trees that were pleasing to the eye and good for food. We cannot act as if the world is an untouchable Garden of Eden, whose natural resources should not be developed in the service of humankind. Neither can we allow strip mining, fossil fuels, or clear cutting that will haunt our children with ghosts of old forests to wreck the air we breathe, water we drink, or the food we eat. What's the use of a fine house, Thoreau wrote, if you haven't got a tolerable planet to put it on? Unfortunately, civilization is kicking the environmental can down the road for the next generation, hopefully your generation, to get really serious about it. Historical stewardship bequeaths a bodyguard of facts to our successors, rather than a shroud of lies and stereotypes, by not masquerading your own prejudice as the truth, not forgetting past nearsightedness, bungling, and neglect when others selectively reminisce about the good old days, not ascribing to a wrong-headed exceptionalism that claims we are too unique to learn from the best practices of others, not defaming others with bad data or slanted reports meant to injure rather than inform. Theologian Tryon Edwards argued that to murder character is as truly a crime as to murder the body. The tongue of the slanderer is brother to the dagger of the assassin. Spiritual stewardship does not serve one creed or religion. It does serve beliefs and forces beyond what we can see and touch, caring for one another, pausing for inner reflection, and knowing that ethics should matter whatever we do, to earn, live, and learn. As Dr. King said, I have the audacity to believe that peoples everywhere can have 3 meals a day for their bodies, education and culture for their minds, and dignity, equality, and freedom for their spirits. Now, how do you know you're a good steward? No, a good steward inclusively develops and then communicates a clear vision
and a commitment to its achievement mobilizes others to action and produces results. Without vision, the Bible tells us, the people perish. Without vision, institutions drift and eventually succumb, thereby abandoning the people they were created to help. A good steward thinks long term. Benjamin Franklin was wrong when he said that no one escapes death and taxes. Colleges do all the time. We pay no taxes, at least not yet in North Carolina, and we tend to last forever, sometimes despite the enthusiastic incompetence of our leaders. We must think intergenerationally. We must recognize the trade-off between short-term inconveniences and long-term paybacks. The class of 2013 has accommodated successive renovations of Founders Hall, with entrances and even whole floors shut down summer after summer, month after month. But you also benefited from accommodations made by earlier classes for the Frank Science Center, South Apartments and Community Center, and renovated Armfield Stadium, Duke Hall, and King Hall, among other architectural creations of stone and steel, beauty and simplicity. They paid it forward, so will you. A good steward is a role model, a steeple of inspiration, by focusing on others rather than self, serving the community's best interests, and flourishing moral courage. Everyone can be a role model, but prepare for others to watch your every move. When you hurt with thoughtless remarks or uncaring attitudes, when you deride excellence as incompatible with equality, or sanctify groupthink while trivializing leadership, people learn from you and it's not the right stuff. A good steward lives in the real world. It is easier to criticize from comfy armchairs of inexperience, those in the arena of action, than to offer solutions or to appreciate the focus and sweat it takes to get things done. Realize the tough trade-offs between limited resources and unlimited needs, because stewardship requires the courage to make some people unhappy with you. Don't be blind to the truth, no matter how unwelcome. Absolute power deluded Napoleon, said Marshal Marmont, into living in a non-existent world, created by his own imagination. He built structures in the air, he took his desires for reality, he gave his orders ignorant of the true state of affairs. To paraphrase the Quran, God set a seal upon his heart and ears and dimmed his sight. A good steward leaves the institution in better shape than he or she found it, by prizing improvement and change as well as preservation. Realizing that doing nothing is often riskier than acting boldly. Understanding that technical and scholarly expertise alone are not sufficient to oversee complex organizations in the modern era. Baby boomers, Gen Xers, millennials, and NetGens should all compete to become the next greatest generation that triumphed over Depression and World War. We still benefit today from the mighty sacrifices they made then. My parents were that generation. They never had much. Our first city apartment had a bathtub in the kitchen, and neither graduated from college. But they were determined that their 4 children have better lives financially, educationally, and spiritually. More of the same, or average, never cut it with them. Faster, higher, stronger did. Amazingly, slightly more than a decade ago, 6 million World War II veterans were living. A decade from now, almost none will be. So, class of 2013, show the world what you can do. Show yourselves, too. As President Kennedy advised, don't try to blame the past, but accept your responsibility for the future. Don't let the light go out. Be such good stewards that decades from now, people will pause and remember your accomplishments with admiration and gratitude. Be such good stewards that no one will doubt that you cared, that you did your best, and that your lives truly mattered. Good luck. Godspeed.
Congratulations, class of 2013. On behalf of the Guilford College Alumni Association and our 20,000 members worldwide, we would like to officially welcome you to the family. Give yourselves a hand. I'd like to share with you a quick story of some alumni that went back to visit a professor, their favorite professor. These alumni were very established and successful in their careers and sat down with their professor, and the conversation quickly turned into complaints about work and life. Offering his guests some coffee, the professor disappears into the kitchen and returns with a large pot of coffee and some cups. These cups are all types of varieties: plastic cups, glass cups, porcelain cups. Some look very expensive, some look really cheap and plain. The professor waited until everyone had a cup in their hand, and then he spoke to them. He said, if you notice, all the nice, expensive-looking cups have been taken up, leaving behind the plain and cheap ones. While it's normal for you to want the best things in life, that has been the source of your problems and stress. Be assured, the cup itself adds no quality to the coffee. In most cases, it's more expensive, and in some cases, it even hides what we drink. What you really wanted was the coffee. Now consider this. Life is the coffee. The jobs, the money, the positions in society are all cups. They're just tools to hold and contain life. And the type of cup we have does not define or change our quality of life. Sometimes by concentrating only on the cup, we fail to enjoy the coffee. So class of 2013, as you're shaking up the universe, please don't forget us. Stay in touch, stay connected with each other, stay connected to the college. Please share your stories, share with us your success, so we can continue to demonstrate the impact that a Guilford College education has on the world. Congratulations.
All those mugs were probably taken from the hut. Please bring them back before you leave. George Fox is not just the back entrance to Guilford College. He was a founder of the Religious Society of Friends. In 1656, he offered this encouragement to the first Quakers, and it's our benediction to you. Be patterns, be examples in all countries, places, islands, nations, wherever you come, that your carriage and life may preach among all sorts of people. And then you will come to walk cheerfully over the world, answering that of God in everyone. Godspeed.
Sing for And the sound of cornets, sing praises, make a joyful noise.